Before anyone ever stood behind a camera, artists stepped out of the shadows of their studio into the warmth of the sun, surrounded by nature. Before anyone could imprison their subject behind a photograph, they were part of the experience. They felt the wind caress their skin, their eyes widened at the horizon before them. Being thrust into nature heightened their senses, tasting it, touching it, savoring the scent of pine trees and the smell of salt air. In awe of sprawling mountains, listening to the powerful sound of rushing waves, catching their breath atop death-defying peaks, being near to the Creator and His creation. These inspirations are why cavemen and women drew on walls, and despite all our attempts to modernize everything about the artist experience, we cannot suppress our natural urge to try and capture the beauty of the great outdoors. It bursts through the fragile layers between us and the elements. It draws us into the wild, and that's why painting in plein air has become the fastest movement in the history of art, ever. The famous artist Claude Monet was beckoned by the great outdoors. "Paint me," it commanded. He dragged his easel to the rocky bluffs, sunny beaches, deeply colored sunsets, windswept fields, and the bridge over tranquil lily pad-covered ponds. Monet once said, "Everything that is painted directly and on the spot has always a strength, a power, a vivacity of touch which one cannot recover in the studio. 3 strokes of a brush in front of nature are worth more than 2 days of work at the easel." If you want to see your artwork improve, take the advice of this great master. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a world where your passion for painting takes flight, where every stroke of your brush brings you closer to your dream of becoming a better artist. Now, imagine being part of the community that shares the same passion, a community where inspiration and creativity are always in abundance, a place where you'll make lifelong friendships with artists who encourage you on your journey. Picture yourself standing in front of your canvas, brush in hand, surrounded by the breathtaking beauty of nature. You'll be painting with confidence, knowing that your work will be recognized and celebrated by your peers. You'll feel the thrill of receiving compliments and praise for your paintings. It's not just a fantasy. This is the reality for many artists who have joined the plein air painting movement. Plein air, a French term meaning the open air, allows artists to immerse themselves in the environment and experience the world around them in a unique and meaningful way. By venturing outside and painting directly from nature, artists have not only improved their technique, but have also gained a sense of belonging and purpose in their craft. And the benefits of plein air painting extend far beyond just artistic growth. By painting together and sharing their knowledge and passion, plein air painters have formed a supportive community where they can exchange ideas, travel, and create together. Imagine being able to capture the essence of a stunning landscape, capturing its vibrant color and movement, something you'll never get from a photograph. With plein air painting, you can do just that. You'll learn how to truly see the world around you and translate that vision into your canvas. You'll also have the opportunity to meet new friends who share your passion for art and nature, and together you'll create memories that will last a lifetime. But now, I want you to stop using your imagination for a second and listen to me very closely. Whether you're a seasoned artist or just starting out, if you're looking to enhance your painting skills, make new connections, and be part of a movement that is making a difference in the art world, then I have an exciting opportunity for you. Because in the next few minutes, I will show you how to enrich your life both creatively and personally with one fantastic opportunity of a lifetime that doesn't come often. My name is Eric Rhodes, and I had never heard of plein air painting. And that is until my wife got pregnant with triplets and ordered the paints out of the house because of the nauseating fumes. Since then, I haven't been able to stop plein air painting, and I wanted others to find it too, so I started Plein Air magazine over 23 years ago. And I have devoted my life helping others learn to paint, because I don't want anyone to go through the pain and suffering I experienced with bad instruction. Though I love painting in my studio, I believe that painting outdoors is a shortcut, and that our best work happens when all our senses are engaged. Photos lie. They can't reflect the true light and color of a scene. The only way to see the scene in the truest form is to paint in front of it. If a photo is worth 1,000 words, then actually being there is worth 1,000,000. Painting outdoors gives you more accurate color, shadow, and light than you can get from a photo in the quiet and solitude of a studio. Trust me, once you've painted outside a lot, your paintings will have more life. And once you've learned plein air painting, you can instantly spot paintings that were done from photos. It doesn't matter what style you may currently paint in, the difference is massive. And I want to dispel a myth that painting requires talent or some kind of God-given ability. It's nonsense. I couldn't draw a stick figure, let alone a painting. And if I could do it starting in my 40s, then you can do it too, no matter what age you are. And the key is getting the right instruction with the right artist following the right process. That's why I started Plein Air Live online, where 30+ master landscape artists are excited to show you what makes them masters. We've selected the creme de la creme, and you can watch them paint and teach, and they will answer any and all questions you have about their approach. Names from all over the world. They have all been featured in my magazines, and I handpicked these people to teach and inspire you. These leaders in our movement are revealing as much as they are able in 3 days. And for you, there's no travel expenses, no rental cars, no flights, no hotels, and no time away from home, as long as you have the internet. Just pure passion and professional instruction between March 8 and 11. You'll actually be able to watch them paint as they explain their steps and the things they've discovered over decades of experience, so you don't have to spend a lifetime figuring those things out. And more importantly, new friends await you at our online breakout rooms, strategically scheduled daily so you can discuss and absorb the material. All of this is accessible through your laptop, your tablet, your iPhone, your big screen TV. You can watch it, discuss it, and do it. In all my decades of painting, this is the best way to get good fast. In just 3 days' time, we will give you all the tools you need, the solutions to most problems, and then all you have to do is practice. And remarkably, I've watched most people improve dramatically in just 3 days, and that's pretty cool to see. Whatever you do, don't take this lineup for granted. The fact that so much talent has gathered in one place is akin to lightning striking in the same spot twice. You won't find this many plein air masters in one place teaching online anywhere without taking individual workshops, which would cost you over $20,000 to get them all. And that's nothing compared to art schools whose tuition runs as high as $90,000. Even then, I'll bet no school on the planet can match our level of instruction in these 3 or 4 days. As artist Elaine Miller said, I learned more in 4 days than I ever learned in art school. And Maggie Hernandez in Italy said, this virtual artist conference is fantastic. Most content on the first day was an entire year of university courses. In fact, if you're intimidated by the sheer combined talent of our guest instructors, don't be. Kate Kilborn said this, as a stone-cold beginner, I was encouraged and inspired by all the artists who transmitted their joy of painting and how painting should be enjoyable. Lisa Carsey told us, this was the best investment I could have made in my art. Now, between March 8th and 11th, 2023, this group of masters has never before been together teaching at this event and never will be again. Why waste decades trying to figure it out on your own? After attending, you'll have a serious edge. You'll be able to capture orange and purple sunset colors as they melt in the skyline, immortalize the reflection on still waters, carve out frosty peaks on your canvas using different strokes and colors, and harvest a fresh, beautiful bouquet of flowers in acrylic, oil, pastel, gouache, or watercolor, all styles that we'll teach you to paint in. Now, pay attention. Each year, hundreds of beginner painters attend our 3-day online conference. So we've created the optional Essential Techniques Day especially for them and for people who might need a refresher. Yet even the most experienced attendees discover a fundamental technique that was missing from their repertoire. For that reason, I invite absolutely anyone to participate. There's something for everyone and you will improve. Now we're kicking off the event by demonstrating fundamentals on how to use acrylic, oil, pastel, gouache, and watercolor paint, revealing key differences between painting outdoors and indoors, and explaining what you need to begin plein air painting and how it differs from studio painting. We'll help you choose the right brushes, paint, paper, easels, and materials so you can paint stunning works in the toughest outdoor conditions. When you get these right, your passion for plein air will carry you through any situation. The most fun I've ever had and the best work I've ever done was in a flow state where I barely noticed the blowing wind or a light sprinkle. My friends and I were laughing and conversing, present in the moment. Studio painters rarely get moments like that. Friend, you'll notice a big improvement after just the second day. In fact, I just received a message from Deb Bates, who said our virtual events gave her more confidence and that she has since received the top 100 in the Plein Air Art Salon competition 2 times now, and says, "I'm so grateful you're doing such wonderful things by letting ordinary people like myself dream big." And Sandra Woods said, "If you're wondering if this is worth it, I'm in Montreal, Canada, and I only started to paint in January 2021. Results? More than 20 of my watercolor paintings have appeared in a gallery and group exhibition so far, and I've won 2 national art awards, and I learned so much in 4 days, it was totally worth it." These people are getting real admiration and winning awards, and you could too, even if you feel that your current ability leaves more to be desired. Plein Air Live gives you the guidance you need for truly changed paintings. Soon you'll be receiving sincere compliments from your peers. You won't be a master after 3 days, but you'll have all of their tools. Then it's just a matter of practice. Our esteemed guests meticulously break down their style to help you do the things that you never thought were possible. The sheer volume of elite caliber instruction is like drinking from a fire hose. We don't expect you to immediately memorize everything taught across the 30 hours of training. After all, the masters are masters because they pick up something new each time and they revisit a class, a concept, or something instructional. So if you're truly serious about your craft, we're offering different lengths of replay access according to your ticket purchase. When you secure your virtual seat, you'll see 3 options: general admission, a premier ticket, or a VIP ticket, which offer replay lengths of 1 week, 60 days, and an entire 365 days respectively, with the latter being accessible up until next year's Plein Air Live online. It's the option that ensures every second of 2023's premium instruction goes towards making you the ultimate version of yourself as a painter. Friends are going to be envious of the life-changing content at your fingertips, because any artist who doesn't come risks being left behind. It's my hope that one day you and a friend met at Plein Air Live will explore the great outdoors together, be it 20 feet from your studio or 2,000 feet above sea level, and share with us the natural jewels of nature as far and wide as your vision can see. The sun streaking through the clouds, wheat dancing in the wind, a tall oak reaching out for the heavens, a lighthouse signaling ships at sea, or simply your favorite farm or small town. Plein air painting is almost a spiritual experience, and it starts by attending Plein Air Live Online 2023. Look, we're not asking you to risk $1 because you have up to the end of the first day to decide if Plein Air Live is worth the investment. And if you don't think it's worth the promises, just contact my team and ask for a full refund. I've got a reputation to protect, and I don't want to take your money unless you feel it was more than worth it. We'll give you all your money back, no questions asked. But I'm sure that you won't dream of that after just 5 minutes into the event. Plein Air Live will exceed your expectations. Plein air is bigger than you and me. It's about taking part in something greater than ourselves, something historically significant. And if Plein Air Live had been around 100 years ago, your teachers would be Monet and his friends. And 100 years from now, people will look back and wish they could have attended and met these great artists at Plein Air Live. So with that being said, I invite you to view our itinerary below this video. Select your replay option and reserve your seat. I'm Eric Rhodes, and I'll see you soon, and then maybe we can go painting together.